Okay, now let's get comfortable in our cross-legged seated position. Raise your right hand up towards your left hand side, gazing underneath your right armpit, breathing in and out through your nose. Relax and release the side stretch into a seated twist. So you're releasing your right hand to the back of your body and gazing over your right shoulder. Release the twist and let's move to the opposite side. Side bend on your left hand side, shifting your gaze underneath your left armpit. Release it, and as you did on the opposite side, we're going to do our twist, shifting our gaze over our left shoulder. Release the twist, get yourself even more comfortable. Let's do something a bit different. Raise both arms up to the sky, interlace your fingers, palms facing up, and bending your body to your right hand side. Back up and bend towards the left hand side. Please do it mindfully, breathing in and out. Slowly release. Place your interlaced hands behind your head, joining your elbows towards each other. Stretching the back of your neck. Now gaze up, breathe in, and release. Breathe out. Gaze up, breathe in, release, breathe out. And release your hands onto your knees, and let's shake our shoulders. Okay, shake those shoulders, loosen it up, preparing yourself for the next round of poses. From here, we'll proceed to a wide-legged child's pose. So toes together, big toes together. Extend your knees out and lower your body to the mat. The forehead and the nose touching the mat. And breathing in and out as you relax in this pose. Keeping in the theme of side bends, while in child's pose, place your right hand on top of your left hand and stretching your right hand side while in child's pose. Breathe in and out while you're holding this pose. We won't hold it for a long time. Let's proceed to the opposite side. Left hand onto the right hand and stretch your left hand side while in child's pose. Alright, now slowly release your child's pose. And let's get onto our knees. Take a deep breath in and out, adjust yourself, and let's proceed to a pose that I haven't done with anyone before, and this is called rabbit pose. So grab the back of your ankles or your heels and rest the forehead on the mat while holding this pose. Breathe in and out through your nose. From rabbit pose, let's proceed to a puppy pose. So in tabletop or all fours, Hold the tabletop, your hips above your knee. Only extend your arms forward and rest your forehead on the mat. Slowly but surely release the puppy pose. Place your body in a prone position, forehead touching the mat. If you are watching me, I'm just adjusting my body. Just relaxing my forehead on the mat, relaxing my feet. And just giving myself comfortable for grabbing my right foot and bringing it towards the back of my body while laying flat down, forehead touching the mat. Breathing in and out, stretching out those quads. Slowly release. Grab the left foot towards the back of your body, forehead touching the mat. Stretch those quads. Breathe in and out. Okay, we're going to challenge ourselves. So both hands touching the back of both our feet. Bring both our feet towards the back of our body. If this is as far as you can get, you can stay here, or you can raise your chest up and raise your legs up into a bow pose. I didn't hold for very long, just for 3 rounds of breath, and then release. Relax your body. Slowly place your hands next to your shoulders, get onto your toes, raise your body into a high plank, and proceed immediately to downward facing dog. Okay, let's do a few rounds of downward facing dog to a high plank. Breathe in from your downward facing dog into a high plank. Get your body as flat as possible. Breathe in and then breathe out back into downward facing dog. Breathe in from downward facing dog into plank. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out into downward facing dog. Breathe in downward facing dog, and breathe out in plank. Breathe in plank and into downward facing dog. One last time. Breathe in downward facing dog and breathe out into plank. Hold it. Breathe in plank back into downward facing dog. Now slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Adjust yourself, your clothing or whatever needs adjusting. Grab the opposite elbows into dangle pose. Your legs need not be absolutely straight. You can have a bend as much as you need to in downward facing dog, but feel the sensation of the stretch on your hamstring. Drop your hands down to the ground and then straight into a squat, a yogi squat or squat malasana, and hold it with prayer hands, breathing in and out. From your squat, ever so gently, place your hands behind your body and then position your body with the soles of your feet together into a butterfly pose. And just flap your butterfly wings up and down, loosening your hips. Okay, now bring those knees together the soles of your feet flat on the mat, and just hug your legs towards your body, flat back as you possibly can, and shift your gaze to the sky. From this position, let's cross our feet and let's get back into a standing pose. So hands on your shins, flat back, gaze forward. Forward fold, breathe in and breathe out back with your hands onto the mat. Hands onto your shins, flat back, gaze forward, breathe in and then breathe out. I'm going very fast here, but bear with me. Raise your hands up to the sky. In our standing position, let's do an easy balancing pose. So raise your right leg up. Place your hands in front of your right leg shin. Grab it, raise it as high as you possibly can. Breathe in and out through this balancing pose. Slowly release the balance. Drop your hands next to your body and just relax, breathing in and out through your nose. Now raise your left leg up. Grab the front of your left shin. Squeeze that leg towards your body. Try to straighten your opposite leg, breathing in and out in this balancing pose. And now release. Raise your arms up to the sky. Forward fold. Drop your left leg back. Drop your back leg onto its knee and into a low lunge. Breathe in and out through this low lunge. Let's challenge ourselves even more. Let's raise our hands up to the sky into a low lunge, a full low lunge. Just for a short while, drop your hands back to the mat and let's do an easy half pyramid pose. So you're straightening your right leg and you are dropping your body forward. Let's get onto the back leg onto the toes and then just bring that back leg forward. Hands onto your shin, forward fold. Raise your hands up to the sky and relax. Okay, so we're not going to quite relax. We're going to raise those hands up to the sky and we're going to bend our body back. This is quite difficult for newbies. Bend back as much as possible. Shift your gaze up. We're not going to hold it for much longer. Release, straighten your body and relax. Okay, from here we're going to raise our arms up to the sky. Forward fold, flat back. And as we did on the left hand side, let's do it on the right hand side. So right leg back, drop the knee, gaze forward. And we're going to do a low crescent lunge. So hands up to the sky and shift your gaze towards the sky and crescent your back. So meaning that your back is bent ever so slightly. Let's do a half pyramid. So straighten your left leg and then just shift your hips or bend your upper body over your legs. This is a lovely hamstring stretch. Okay, let's bring that back leg and foot forward. Hands in your shin, flat back, gaze forward. And forward fold. Raise your hands up to the sky. Free hands and relax. Okay, so we're going to do something different here. So let's raise our hands up to the sky. Let's shift or move our body to the top right hand corner of our mat. Let's take our right leg and let's just cross it to the back of our left leg and then stretch our body to the side facing our left hand side. And this gives you quite a lovely hip stretch. From here, let's move to the left hand side of the mat. Take our left leg, swing it behind our right leg, and then bend your body to the right hand side. Slowly release this pose and move your body to the center of the mat. You are still in the front of the mat. If you move to any other part of the mat, let's proceed to the front of the mat. Okay, this is one of my favorite sequences. So at the top of your mat, let's move or position our body to the long end of the mat. So I'll try to do this as slowly as possible. Raise your hands up to the sky, interlace your fingers. Bend your body towards your left hand side, shifting your gaze towards the left hand side. Breathing in and out. Don't forget, always breathe in and out. Now, move your body towards the right hand side, shift your gaze towards the right hand side, feeling the stretch on the side of your body. Let's get to a neutral position. Let's now bend towards the backhand, still with your fingers interlaced, shifting your gaze up. Now, this is where the trick is. We go into step our left leg out into somewhat of a very wide-legged squat. If you watch the screen, you'll see my hands are in a specific position, and this is called cardio squat. Now, from this point, I'm going to move very quickly. Let's straighten your right leg with your leg parallel to the short end of the mat, arms straight out, and shifting your hips back and then moving your right hand down towards your feet with your opposite hand in the sky in a triangle pose. Let's windmill our arms to the mat. Straighten that right leg with your body out flat, out gazing forward, or you could even bend down into a pyramid pose. And from there we will do a version of a side squat. So we're squatting on towards our left hand side. Our right foot is facing up. Let's move to the opposite side. Our left foot is facing up. This is called Skandasana. It's part of this flow, which is called the Moon Salutation. Let's shift our body towards the left hand side. Pyramid pose, straight left leg. Shift your gaze forward. Position yourself forward triangle pose on the opposite side. Left leg straight, arms perpendicular with the ground. Shift your hips back while moving your upper body forward. Drop your left hand down with your right hand to the sky. Shift your gaze towards the sky in a triangle pose. Even I'm out of breath while watching this. Let's do the side lunge or Skandasana. So on our left hand side, and then we're moving towards our right hand side. It's probably best for you to watch this on the screen first before you attempt to do this flow. From Skandasana, now we're getting back into goddess pose. Straightening our legs, and we're hopping our left leg towards our right leg. We're going to do the same sequence now towards the top of the mat, or where we started. So hands interlace up, side bend towards the right hand side. Now let's move our side bend towards our left hand side and back up. And now proceed to do a back bend, shifting your gaze towards the sky. Not for too long. Let's interlace our fingers, raising our hands up to the sky. And then taking that left foot and stepping it out to the left hand side back into a wide squat. And you'll proceed into your goddess squat pose. But now you should know the poses, so I'm not going to demonstrate. So the first pose we're going to do is triangle pose. We're going to do triangle pose towards our right hand side, so proceed to triangle pose. Breathing in and out. It does help a lot, especially if you do intense poses. Okay, windmill your arms into your high pyramid pose. Now I do it with a flat back. You can also do it with a full drop down of your upper body onto your straight leg. Now immediately into Skandasana on your right hand side. Moving over towards your left hand side. Okay, whatever we did on the one side, we'll do on the opposite side. So let's set up for our pyramid pose. And from pyramid pose, straighten your left leg. Let's set up for triangle pose towards our left hand side. The more you do triangle pose, the easier it becomes. Remember, you can always rest your hands or the hand that's on the bottom on your shin, on your knee, on your foot, or the tips of your fingers on the ground. Okay, let's release the triangle pose, Skandasana or side lunge towards the right hand side. Now I'm moving towards the left hand side, then back into your wide straight leg position, and then bring your right leg towards your left leg, and then raise your hands up to the sky, interlace your fingers, and that's the end of that sequence. I'm sure you're out of breath by now. I certainly was. Let's position our body now facing the short end of the mat. So from here, raise your hands up to the sky, forward fold. Hands on your shin, flat back, gaze forward. Now back into forward fold. And from here, I'll proceed immediately to a yoga squat pose. Let's breathe in and out. Straighten your back as much as you possibly can. Hands gently behind you and into a butterfly pose. Soles of your feet together. We've done a lot of hip work, so let's flap our butterfly wings just to release some of the tension. And as we did earlier, we're grabbing our knees towards the chest and towards each other. Shift your gaze towards the ceiling. Position your legs forward. Raise your hands up to the sky and drop your body back, setting yourself up for a well-deserved Shavasana and relaxing in this pose for as long as you want to, even beyond the timing of this video. It's entirely up to you. So relaxing in this pose, you can place a covering over your eyes, be it a towel or an eye mask, or maybe a weighted cushion or pillow rather, and relax.